Hi everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Cricket. Today I'm in the mood to bake, so I'm going to make some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. I've made peanut butter with oatmeal and chocolate chip cookies before, but this time we're going to leave out the oatmeal. So in my bowl I sifted together 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt, and I sifted it together. And then in this bowl I have 1 cup of granulated sugar, and right here I have 1 cup of brown sugar. Now this brown sugar is homemade. I made my own, and I've got the recipe from Heather from the Needy Homesteader. Y'all, it is amazing. I'm going to be honest, I do not like the smell of molasses at Christmas time when I make my gingerbread houses and I make my gingerbread cookies. Just the smell of molasses is just nasty. So I was kind of skeptical because of the smell. But I found some molasses this weekend while I was out shopping. And I was out of brown sugar, so I thought I'd make some. Y'all, it is amazing. It tastes like candy. And that's what she said. She said it will taste like candy. And I took me a little taste, and next thing I know, I was just eating it. So it's amazing. So y'all go check out her recipe and make your own. I have 2 large eggs. I have 1 cup of smooth peanut butter and 2 sticks, which is 1 cup of butter that I've let soften to room temperature. And I'm going to be adding some vanilla extract and some peanut butter, the peanut butter chocolate chips, and the regular chocolate chips. So let's get cooking. So in my stand-up mixer, or you can use a handheld mixer, we're going to cream together the butter and the sugars. So here's my 2 sticks of softened butter, 1 cup of regular granulated sugar, and 1 cup of brown sugar. And we're going to cream this together. I'll scrape down the bowl a couple of times, and it will take it a few minutes because you want it real good and fluffy. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I'm going to add our 2 eggs. Now we're going to beat this till it's good and fluffy. Now look how nice that looks. Now I'm going to add my 1 cup of peanut butter. Now we're going to mix the peanut butter in. Okay, I did scrape down the bowl once real good to make sure everything gets good and incorporated. Now we're going to add our sifted ingredients, our flour, baking soda, and salt. Just dump all that in. Put your mixer on low. If you don't, flour will go everywhere. And we just want to mix this until it's just mixed in. And now you can use just regular chocolate chips, which I will be adding some because we love, the more chocolate the better. But I'm using these that I got. They're the chocolate chips that's got the peanut butter filling inside. And I'm going to be honest with you, at Sam's, it was a big old mix kit where you could make the like peanut butter brownies or something, but they had 2 big bags of the peanut butter filled morsels in there. Well, it was only 91 cents. I mean, and everything was still in date, and I didn't use that baking mix, but I just wanted the 2 packs of these because these are expensive. So for 91 cents, you know, I got 2 big packs of these peanut butter filled morsels. So I bought several boxes and just keep them in my freezer. So that was a real good deal. And this is a 9-ounce bag. A little over a cup. And then most of you know I coupon. So I was able to find the chocolate chunks, and I got these big old bags with coupons for like 19 cents. So I'm adding some of them. You can add chocolate chips. It's a half bag of I cut the ounce off. I think this is a 12-ounce bag. A 10-ounce bag. So I'm using a half bag of that. You don't have to add that much. We just like it that way. We're just going to mix that together. That looks good. Alright, I have my baking pan lined with some parchment paper, or you can just lightly grease your baking pans. And I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. Now you can just use a couple of teaspoons to scoop your cookies in, but I've got this like mini ice cream scoop. I'm just putting it in there. And you don't want to put them close together because they'll spread a little bit. Put about 3 on each roll. And when I get them all scooped out, I'll be back when I get ready to put them in the oven. Alright, these are ready to go in my preheated 350 degree oven. And really, it depends on what size you make them to how long that they bake. But I'm going to check these around 8 minutes. You know, they might need to go 10 minutes or maybe a little longer. But you don't want them to where they're all hard and everything. So just watch them. The edges get a little brown. And then I'll time this batch to see. Still got this much more dough left to scoop. So it makes a good bit of cookies. Alright, I just took this batch out of the oven, and like I say, halfway, at around 5 minutes, I rotated the pans. That's just where I stuck my thumb in it, getting them out. But you can see they're just slightly brown on top. So I'm going to let these cool in the pan just for a couple of minutes. Because if I was to take them off now, they would just fall apart. And you can tell the ones that's got a lot of chips in it and the ones that don't. I'm going to place them on a wire rack to finish cooling. I'm going to finish scooping the rest out, and then I'll be back to try them. Alright, my cookies are done, and as you can see, it makes a good bit. And they're soft. So let me try one. They're delicious. And you can tell, I mean, they flatten out a good bit. And you can tell the ones that don't have a lot of chips in it because it flattens out a lot. But as you can see, they're soft. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and comment. I love hearing from you. But right now, I'm having problems replying to people's comments. And a lot of other YouTubers are too. So if I haven't replied, that don't mean that I'm not going to. I'm trying my best. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Bye, y'all.